Well, hello there, and welcome to Rimworld, A Rim Reborn, a Final Fantasy XIV mod for... But we have our... hello? What are you? We'll worry about that later. Get out of the way, I'm trying to do an intro. So we have our cast of characters here, going from, I guess, left to right. We have Ayla, who is actually my friend's character in Final Fantasy XIV. We have Grimalkin, who is my character in Final Fantasy XIV. Ayla's going to kind of be the crafter. Grimalkin's going to be the cook. We have Penga Papanga, and it's the medical dude. And we have Hugo Garland, who's basically our fighter and animal dude. For people, I'll give like a very brief overview of the mod really quick. I haven't seen everything there is in it. But it adds a lot of items from Final Fantasy XIV into the game. And it functions in a similar way to, I would say, a Rimworld of Magic or Vanilla Psycast Expanded, where it adds like a magic system into the game. And you can see these coffers here, weapon coffers for damage, tanks, or healers. I can get certain weapons from Final Fantasy XIV and equip them to the characters, and they can become those classes or eventually the jobs if I get the job stones for them, but that's something to worry about down the line. And you'll see as we go, like they have various abilities you can unlock. Personally, I think it's maybe a little overpowered, which is why I'm going to limit myself to 8 characters that have these abilities. That might seem like a lot for something that's overpowered, but that makes sense within the context of Final Fantasy XIV, because 8 is a full party in that game, and that's technically as big as you would get for a raid, unless you'd want to go for like a 24-man alliance raid, which I don't want to. Now, I will probably have other colonists that aren't like one of the 8 like main fighters that will have like combat capabilities, of course, but as you can see here in the health for these characters, Ayla is a Aura, Grim is a Elizin, Penga is a Lalafell, and Hugo is a Highlander, or Here, which is it's just a human. They all have this flowing ether trait, which means that they are able to access these coffers and use those abilities. But if we were to say recruit someone who did not have that like health thing, then they're just a normal remote colonist. Now I do have Psycast Expanded and a Remote of Magic installed, so that people could get special powers that way. We'll kind of see how it goes. I'm just having fun with it. I'm trying out a lot of new mods for the first time. A lot of Vanilla Expanded, Regrowth I think I have in here. So it's very much an experimentation series for me personally, because I just beat like base Remote for the first time the other day, and I just really kind of wanted to mess with this mod. And there's some other stuff in here too that we'll talk about when it's relevant. Like this Gigi is a Huizatl, I think is how that would be pronounced. And they are from... Where's it at? Yeah, they are from Alpha mythology. So I have like a lot of Alpha mods in here too. We have like an ideology for the 12 from Final Fantasy XIV, which I didn't spend a lot of time on because, frankly, I haven't messed with ideologies much. But enough preamble. I'm going to kind of get I'm going to look around the map and get a little colony set up, and we'll see where we go. But first, I probably should give everyone like their weapons and stuff. So as you can see, you can pick from different types of weapons depending on which coffer you're picking from, and then these will evolve into higher level classes, or higher level jobs, I should say, except Machinist. Machinist stays the same. Machinist doesn't get like an advanced job or anything. And then the Arcanist Grimoire is available from both the healer and the weapon coffer, because an Arcanist can become either a Scholar or a Summoner, and the Scholar is the healer, Summoner is the DPS. So I am going to be my original main job in Final Fantasy XIV, and I'm going to be a Dragoon. Hugo is going to be a Warrior, or a Marauder, and then we are going to... I would like to maybe do Arcanist, but we're going to do White Mage for Penga. And once you have them all equip their weapons, and something kind of weird's going on with the hands there, that's weird. I'll look into that later. You see you get the option down here to learn Marauder or learn Conjurer or whatever. So you set them to do that, and bam! Now everyone is their respective classes. You can see here, you can see all the abilities you can unlock. And you can learn 2 jobs per character. Some can only learn 1, some can learn 3, I think, depends on traits, but again, that's not here or there right now. And there is an experience bar down here that slowly goes up as you kill stuff, and yeah. It's I love it. I think it is super cool, and I really hope the creator of the mod goes like all the way with it. While I have everyone building like a little kind of entry house for us here, gonna be like kind of a little bit of everything in here until we get like an actual kind of little village set up. I am also using Medieval Overhaul. That's a big one that I have been really wanting to actually get back to playing. And we'll kind of cover a lot of the mods as they come up. I have some interesting things in here that I don't know if they are going to be relevant or not. And while they are building, I'm going to throw a couple growing zones down. I think there's some Final Fantasy XIV stuff I can grow, but I don't think I have that unlocked yet. So I'm just going to grow some miscellaneous vanilla expanded things just to see some new things. Alright, kind of set up a little bit. Got a very bad barracks. Need to get a floor bin there still, but need more wood for that. That's fine. Plenty of stones around here to cut too. That's fantastic. Never played in an area of Shrublands before. It is occurring to me that I have made everybody terrible at mining. I did not think that through. I do this all the time. So while they're doing their business, I'm getting some stones cut over here, more planting going on up there. I put down a light in here, a wooden glade floor lamp. And you can see it requires these crystals to activate, or to power it. So to get more crystals, what we need to do, I believe, is go here into the Aether section, and then we will, or Ether, I say Aether, sorry if you don't say it that way. And you put down these, and it'll accumulate different types of Aether. Now I'm feeling weird saying it Aether. Maybe it is Aether. I don't know. It doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying. So this particularly requires earth crystals, from the looks of it. Oh wait, I can tune it to any color, so I guess I can make it any color of crystal I wanted. Okay. Well, anyway, you put the crystals in there, and you know it lights it up. So you have to put these accumulators down, and they will slowly generate crystals over time for you. And each accumulator kind of has like its own requirements for when it generates crystals. Like the wind accumulator, for example, needs to be outside and it needs to be windy, and then it will make wind crystals. Lightning accumulator gets struck by lightning and makes crystals. And it acts also kind of like a lightning rod for your colony. Then the ice accumulator, which I'm a little worried about, might not be able to do that here because it looks like I accidentally put us in permanent summer, which I don't necessarily want, but that's fine. But that's when it's snowing. So if I get like a forced weather effect, maybe that would be something we could look into. And then a water accumulator is when it's raining. I assume rain is somewhat limited in arid shrublands, but probably not impossible. But you can eventually get different accumulators, and it's been a couple months since I've messed with all this, so I'm going to have to learn it more. But we can eventually get up to like firearms and stuff like that. Which, I know it's called Final Fantasy, but if you played Final Fantasy, having firearms makes total sense. In fact, the technology should probably be a little higher than that. And we have a group of travelers from the Eastern Republic passing by. And here is one mod we can take advantage of. You see this little exclamation point above their head. That, I think it's from Rim Quest is the name of the mod. And it basically just allows you to accept a quest from someone, but in reality, you're forcing the game to give you a quest, I guess. Hello. A dead Rayhound. What killed that? The Barb Slinger. So this thing, I guess? Okay, noted. Maybe we'll take him out. Oh, and that coyote's bleeding out too? Coyote. Where did that come from? Anyway, you can accept quests from people, and I thought that was fitting for like a Final Fantasy XIV kind of series. And we'll send... Actually, who's my social character? Hugo is my social character, I guess. Isn't he like beautiful or something? Yeah. Gigantism, nimble, beautiful, bisexual. Aren't we all? And so you can just pick, which one you want. I'm not really willing to go for like a new prisoner, like willing to join or anything yet. I want to get the colony established a little bit, and I'd maybe prefer the Final Fantasy XIV characters. So I think... Oh yeah, you have to pay them silver for the rumors too. But I think we'll just go for like a bandit camp. And maybe we'll do that, maybe we won't. But it's something that's there once we get set up. Masterwork Shield Talisman. And a Vanometric Power Cell. I feel like something isn't working right. I feel like these should be more medieval fantasy focus mods. Oh, but controlled by the Profaned Legion. Okay, so that's one of the mods I have in here, is the Profaned. That's something I saw a while ago, and I've kind of wanted to mess with. I don't know if we'll get into it, but I would at least like to fight them. I also maybe have Realistic Darkness installed, because holy shit, it is dark out. If I do, I might take that out. I don't think that's super conducive to a YouTube video, which isn't focused around surviving in the darkness, you know what I mean? I feel like that makes it a little hard to see the footage. And there you go, some rain, so I guess it will happen in the arid shrublands. I was looking down here more because I want to come get this Rayhound. And, that coyote's dead. There's a dead cheetah. There's a dead desert Ave. Or Ave. And it looks like the cheetah and the Ave killed each other. The coyote just fucking died. And then this barb slinger, right? Yeah, the barb slinger is what killed the Rayhound. So I think we want to come down here and clear this little area out really quick. Seems like a danger to the colony, and I can kind of show the combat a little bit. So I'll start by showing Ayla and Penga really quick. Make them target the barb slinger. They may just kill him. But, like, I love the animations. Why isn't he moving? Oh, because he's a barb slinger. That makes sense. So now we will get Hugo and Grim to charge in. Transport balloon crashed. And so eventually Penga just unlocked it already. So Penga will unlock the ability to cure, which I'll actually show it on Hugo instead. As you can see, can clear wounds mid-battle, which is why I think this mod is a little broken, but that's okay. Someone crashed. Oh, buddy, I don't think we're going to be able to make it to you, but I will try. We'll send Penga up there and see if we can heal him. Hugo and Grim can come in here and take this nest out. Go back to what you were doing, Ayla. It's not looking good for Nololo. Oh, right, you can't use the ability on down targets. I forgot. I'm trying to save you. Hang on. She's trying to bleed out, but we won't let her. And we saved her. Good, 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 good. Hey, we'll at least bring her back to base so she can heal up. And if she joins, she joins. That'd be neat. Oh, and Penga has discovered the monolith. Maybe that's what pulled them through the ethereal sea to this mysterious star we find ourselves on. So I built a wooden etheric prep table from the Aether tab, and you can see here you use both fire and water crystals to make food. With food, of course. The only thing is I don't think I have a fire or like a way to get fire crystals, so I will have to work on that. And I also built a wooden research bench because it is occurring to me that for some reason I don't have the ability to dry all this meat that I am slaughtering. So I am going to try to get that as quickly as possible. Hugo, I think once you're done, we can stop on the stones for a little while and we can get a floor built in here for us. Oh, wait. God, why did I tell them to do that forever? Stop. No. Idiot. Now, I do think I can get tanning racks up, though. Or rawhide racks, yeah, that's what I meant. Oh, yeah, so how about that? You can click on, let's put some lightning crystals in there and see if we get, like, purple light glowing. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. And we're getting the floor put down now. Then after that, I can play the game. Inspired taming for Hugo. Wonder if there's anything neat around the map we could get. A what? A reanimated skeletal remains of a human. It is weak in close quarters but can detach bones from itself and launch them a short distance. Hey, Hugo, my guy. I got a job for you. I didn't even look at the other animals. What are there? Hyenas, iguana, ostrich, rat, Rhinopolis, gesundheit. Oh, I could get one of those barb slingers, though. That would be interesting. Since that was such, like, an issue. I mean, it killed like, a cheetah or something, didn't it? Okay, here's the thing. Barb slinger is a predator, right? So, it could die eventually. But this skeleton seems to just be like a dude. Like, he's just a creature. So I could try to tame him again in the future. And I'm gonna be honest, I think taming a skeleton taming a scorpion makes a little more sense. Like, kind of story-wise. Because why would I go up to a skeleton and be like, hey boss, wanna be friends? There's only one way to settle this. Oh, scorpion it is. Okay. The wheel is spoken. Sorry, skeleton. We'll get you next time. Now, you could also argue that taming like a desert ave would be like, you know, having a chocobo or something, but because there are like actual chocobos, I think it's Aaron's Final Fantasy creatures or something, that adds chocobos in. I'm not going to get a Desert Ave just to fit that fantasy because I don't need to. I'll get chocobos eventually. There's carbuncles too. Okay, well, see, this is why we're recruiting you. Because you are a fucking vicious killer. Oh my god, I didn't even need to help. Let's get you an animal sleeping spot, my guy. Ooh, it is time. Since it looks like you'll be here for a while, Penga thinks you should give your faction a name. Let me think about this for a second. Actually, this is the case where the Wanderer... Wait, well, we should make that the settlement. The settlement name is the Wanderer's Respite, which technically makes sense Final Fantasy XIV wise. And we could be Oshan's Chosen. Oshan being... By the way, don't look up Oshan for spoilers for Endwalker if you're not at that part. But Oshan is one of the 12, and he is known as the Wanderer, which is not where I got my name from. But I feel like if I have the opportunity to actually just name something the Wanderer's Respite in Rimworld, I should. Insect meat rotted away. Actually, that's fine. I don't think we like insect meat. I should get a table and chairs down at some point for them. Because even in Eorzea, we still have to... still get upset when we don't eat at the table. Oh my god. I was looking at our scorpion buddy, because we need to get him healed up, and, meteorite. Whoa, 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 whoa! That seemed close. It was kind of close. That is... Yeah, I really need to get Realistic Darkness out of here, but that is a shit ton of jade, adamantite, ruby, silver, salt, mudstone? Oh my god, mudstone? Hey, Penga. Tend to Barbslinger. We need a name for you. This is Thancred. Oh my god, someone feed her. What are you guys doing? She is our guest. We're supposed to be taking care of her. Ooh, what was that? Penga, what was your childhood like? I wouldn't like to talk about it. What happened in Penga's childhood? Oh, both Thancred and Gigi are too large for these animal sleeping spots. Okay. Alright, so anyway, we got kind of the foundations of the building down here. I think next we're just gonna get ourselves some, like, tables to eat at, just so people aren't throwing a fit or anything. And then I'm gonna see if I can find like some iron or something around the map for us to get started on that. Oh, I didn't even look to see what I need to grow this lettuce. This hasn't been growing. I need to put it under a roof. Why does cabbage need to be in shade? That's lettuce. Why am I saying cabbage? Do I need to go back to bed? It's 1 p.m. There we go. We got our shaded, not cabbage farm. Do I get this shield talisman? I think I do. What is this serene orb? Is it just a psychic pulsar? Okay. I don't... But a vanometric power cell is good, but I'm not going to need power for a long time. So I think we'll just take the shield talisman. I think that's fine. And we will send Penga and Hugo to deal with that, because these two can cook and stuff, so that's fine. Okay, go ahead. So they'll get skedaddling. We can hold down the fort here. Like I said, I'm going to look around for some iron now. Okay, I found a few iron deposits. Conveniently, there happened to be one right down here where these fell, so that's cool. I'm not going to mine these yet, though, but they're good to have around. I mean, adamantite, that has to be, like, some crazy strong, like, metal, right? Yeah, that's gonna be something later on. A gift from Oshan. Or perhaps Byragot to build my colony or something, I don't know. Maybe I should actually explain the 12 at some point, so I'm not just talking like people know what I am talking about, when I feel like the majority of people to see this would be people that know Rimworld and not Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, a trades caravan from House Roxmont is looking to trade with the Wanderer's Respite. Yeah, it's fine, come on in. Oh, Desite. That's one of my old colonists. Torn Note. Tattered scraps of parchment, often found scattered in ancient ruins or dropped from fleeing bandits. Each fragment holds a piece of a larger puzzle, scribbled with cryptic hints and crude maps and faded symbols. When pieced together, these notes reveal the location of hidden hideouts, forgotten treasures, and other intriguing points of interest. The pursuit of these fragmented clues leads adventurers on a journey of discovery, testing their wits and perseverance. So you need the Explorer's Workbench. Well, that's something to keep note of. I don't think that's super important at the moment, but I don't think you guys really... I mean, I would like to get some pack animals, but I don't really have any reason to right now. Though I guess the mare wouldn't hurt going out on quests. They're worried about subjects? I mean, I don't know what that means, so come on. Or, like, are these two at war, and I'm about to start, like, a battle in my Tsitsiyaku? Just, Monster Hunter. Technically canon to Final Fantasy XIV. Though I never did the Rathalos fight. Uh-oh. This is fine. Oh god, this is fine. Did you just throw a baby? What happened? Oh, you jumped in. Oh, right, remote magic. Well, this is, not what I expected at all. They have throwing knives? My god, they do. Wait, we don't even know what they have for sale. Hold on. Don't kill them. But if you want to kill their pack animals and so they drop all their shit, I won't say no. I mean, okay, like, that was a thing. I guess we can, like, try to save some of them? This planet's a little more hostile than I was expecting it to be. Now, just a quick question. Will you be pissed if I strip you? Yes. Okay, we'll just tend to you then. And Grim, I have to save Desite because I couldn't save him in my last playthrough. I mean, I won't say no to all the food and stuff they brought. And see, I would heal the tribal characters, but I'm sure they're just gonna get, like, pissed and start fighting again. Anyone from the tribals I could theoretically recruit. 12 mining. Grim, go ahead and 10 to Gamia just so they don't bleed out, and then we'll try to get like a thing set up. Oh, they're unwaveringly loyal. No. But we are warriors of light. We will help. But actually, I guess there's only one warrior of light, technically. We're just adventurers. So fuck them. Oh, and we are at the quest location finally. What are we looking at here? Just a skeletal? Okay. I mean, this will literally be no problem. He went inside. We did it. Oh, I think I see what's going on with the hands. These are considered guns, I guess, from like a gameplay, like behind the scenes standpoint. So they're holding the staff like a gun with these, with this mod that I have. Is that show your hands, I think? Oh. Citrine, gold ore, 353 water crystals. Hell yeah. Oh, go ahead and skedaddle on home, lads. Oh, and my payment arrived. I forgot about that. Get that inside. Actually, like, right now, I mean, I'm not, like, worried about that breaking or anything, but get that inside. And we will give that to Hugo when he gets back, because that feels like a very tank-related item. Because I'm pretty sure this is just a medieval equivalent to the shield belt. Yeah. Yeah, so that makes sense. He could charge into battle, like, without fear of being shot and stuff. And I actually think that is where we are going to wrap up for the day. Because, one, holy shit, I want to uninstall Realistic Darkness. I love the idea of the mod, but I hate it in practice every time I put it in to the game. Maybe once I have like a more established colony, I'll put it back in, but I don't think it's going to look good in footage, but I might be wrong. I'll check. And then, I'm going to look at the Show Your Hands mod, or whichever one it is, to see if I can fix that, so they're not holding their hands up like they're shooting a rifle while, you know, slinging spells out of their staff. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it very much, and y'all have yourself a fantastic day and or night. Or don't. I'm not the boss of you.